now I want to talk about some things that I think are incredibly exciting. Your list of assets, and I've worked in over 100 different communities across the US, is enviable. There are so many communities in the country that would love to have everything that you have. They're true assets. They're globally competitive assets for this region. And that's what it means to take it to the next level, is how do you leverage these assets, these multitude of assets that you have? And I also wanted to look, and this chart looks kind of complicated, but think of it this way. The size of these dots represent the total number of jobs in the industry. So the bigger the dot, the more jobs there are here locally. Everything to the right of this vertical bar means that the industries are growing. Okay, they're growing. These are declining, these are growing. And then anything in that upper right-hand quadrant means that your concentration of jobs here is far greater than the US average of concentration of jobs. Also looking at total funding, research funding by field. Now these are some of the nerdy things, again, we look at to find where your assets are and what you might want to target, because this gives you a competitive advantage. You see way up on top, medical sciences, ag sciences, biosciences at UF. This is annual research funding to these fields. So you're putting a lot of money into these fields, which means there's a lot of innovation happening in there and a lot of talent coming out of those. That's the type of thing that really attracts companies and helps companies and startups. So degree concentrations there also reflect, you've got a huge concentration of degrees in agriculture and science and engineering. And what's great to see also is that's reflected at Santa Fe College. So at the certificate and associate's degree level, you see those same kind of trends in degree concentration in agriculture and mechanics and machine repair, which is a great skill base that a lot of companies across various industries look for, engineering, software and computer science. So we love these. We love these stats. These are the types of research expenditures and talent pools that companies are really interested in today. So you're in a great position, and I want to share with you in the last few minutes that I have today a little bit of insight into the strategic directions. And we've conducted over 100 interviews so far and done a ton of research, as you've seen. So certain things have bubbled up to the surface, and I want to share these with you to get you thinking about what might be in the update of Innovation Gainesville. So number one, strategic theme, you have to keep innovating. An initiative like Innovation Gainesville is not a 3 to 5 year initiative and you put a lot of energy into it and then you're like, we're done. Look at what we accomplished, right? These initiatives are long-term initiatives, right? It's a marathon, not a sprint, is something that we like to say. So when you update a strategy like Innovation Gainesville, you want to update it every 3 to 5 years. It's kind of a course correction. Things change. A lot has changed since 2009 in the economy. We're talking about kind of an update of the strategy, and we want you to continue innovating no matter what. The results have been phenomenal. Also, I think it's incredibly important that you act as a region. And I can tell you that companies don't start looking right at the city level when they're thinking about where to locate. They look at regions first and then decide where they're going to put their facility, right? So you all need to work together as a region. We've met with all the cities in Alachua County and have evaluated everything going on in the county, and together you make an amazing family, amazing personalities. Each city has its own thing to offer, and together you offer a complete offering. And I encourage you to all sit at the table together in the future and work together to make sure that we're improving our regional economy. I'm impressed with everything I've seen here. I think you still have a lot of work to do. We saw some of the numbers. Still something to work at. This isn't at all the end, but I appreciate you being here today, and thank you so much. Please stay involved.